Hello everybody, Mikey der Panzernator here with a World of Warships replay for you in Friedrich der Grosse. Henceforth will be called Freddy. Pretty happy about this matchmaking going into it. A lot of destroyers like a Saucyho, yeah, a bunch of Jap destroyers that can definitely torpedo me. But I have Hydra, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But Freddy trying to get to the Grosse curve first, which I do sometime between this game playing and this game being recorded, and using the smaller caliber guns because the faster reload is worth it. And secondaries, they're fun. They're my favorites. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna kind of follow people and see what happens. I don't really like spawning on this side because of, having to push all the way to get to B, and also just kind of ending up shooting each other. Like, there's no cover on this side. Just not my favorite place to spawn, so you'll notice me kind of move towards C, if not outright. And well, we'll figure out what we're doing more and more once we find some enemies. But yeah, being top tier is pretty fun. Having to play against tier 10s in this ship, not the most fruitful enterprise by any means, but yeah, pretty good stuff. And look, we found in Alaska. That's good. So the German battleships, having their good armor and not as powerful main battery, but having good secondaries. Once they got the buff where the dispersion got a lot better, it definitely helped. Even, yeah, I mean, look. Got a penetrating hit. Can't complain about overpins. I mean, wish a few more would have hit it, but that's a pot shot, and that pot shot did something useful. And the Akatsuki's are here, and lucky for us, if you look at the minimap, the Sashio is on the other side of the map, so that's good. I'm trying to balance between getting in close for the secondaries and all of that. Those shells fell way short. Victim has told me in streams that there's a bug. Totally the bug right there. Totally the bug. I was aiming at him, and I am puzzled as to why he's not dead yet. So he's going backwards. We're going to kind of turn a little bit while no one's shooting us. We want to be angled, but we want to be moving forward because we're German and our secondaries are amazing and do a lot of work. And quite frankly, it's a lot of fun, even if it's not the most strategically sound thing in the game. I'm a big fan. I like it. Now, good old Richie, sailing, trying to get the heck out of there. Dear team, kill destroyers, please, as a battleship. And we're trying to complete the circle of life. Cruisers and destroyers kill other destroyers. Battleships and cruisers kill the radar cruisers, and then we can all finish off their battleships later on. I've been shooting at the Alaska because it's a radar cruiser. Not, it hasn't been positioned the best, but the battleships have been more appealing targets. But I'm teamwork makes the dream work. Kill the radar cruisers, help your destroyers out, and they will help you out, and it's all good. So we're on fire, which isn't the best case scenario, but we're just gonna stick with the plan. That destroyer's way over there. Alaska's gonna turn to try and get out of here. Maybe he'll get hit by some torpedoes, but we're gonna turn to get those rear guns aligned to shoot him to take advantage of his broadside. So there we go. And he might even get in the secondary range sooner rather than later. There go our secondaries on Richie. And we've taken a good bit of a beating thus far. Not ideal by any means, but it's kind of what we're meant to do if we play it smartly and not just like YOLO, which I've YOLO'd plenty of times in my World of Warships career. It's fun, it just doesn't work. Like, if you watch the stream, sometimes I get left alone and have no choice to do. But I mean, look at that grouping right there. Even though no sits, no one wants to show me their sits. It's like real life. But even with that, like, that was a good grouping and solid damage. I can live with that. I can certainly live with that. Trying to shoot over the mountain, not believing what it's telling me, even though it's clearly telling me it ain't happening, Chief. Now the big news is that if this Akatsuki gets killed, and thank you Kagero, you are the man. So now what's next? What's next is Sovietsky Soyuz. Alaska. Is Alaska on fire? Alaska's almost dead and barely got away. That's unfortunate. A little better RNG and Alaska would have been toast. But we got our secondaries firing on the Sovietsky Soyuz, and we're going to start pushing because we've got them on the run. We lost our Sasiho, which isn't great, but, you know, I think he was on the other side, so not too concerned about it. Brace for impacts. The Russians have quite powerful guns, and yeah, I've taken a beating. I have not necessarily, you know, sparing my hit points. I'm definitely taking my licks to dish them out back to them. Luckily, we have destroyers that help us by doing torpedoes, and the Rune killed that Fiji. Okay, that's good. I thought that was the Alaska for a second. Saw a cruiser on low health. I'm like, bastards back. Not even remembering if Alaskas have heals or whatnot. But now we've got the Richie. He is trying to shoot at me. We're angled pretty good though, as you can tell. And we're just going to keep on sailing up, maybe even through the islands. Doing what we can. Alright, nope, here comes Richie. I don't know why I'm turning. I think I'm going to go more towards C. I think that's my plan. To maybe flank or whatever. And oh look, it's the kid. Uh-oh. Gotta kill him. But luckily the kid only has one set of torpedo tubes, so that is great. So yeah, we're shooting at the Richie. We're bouncing a bunch of shells, but keeping the pressure on him. He knows not to mess with us, hopefully. And you see, torpedoes, hydro, or maybe it was the Sinop that spotted them. A little far for hydro. But notice, since, you know, the Richie is angled very, very well, we're aiming at the superstructure where we can, you know, do that, maybe. And we're showing almost a complete broadside to him, so could have been a lot worse. Like I said, we're not exactly, like, doing a good job at avoiding getting shot, but we're surviving well enough. We're angling as best we can, and we're making good use of our repair parties. So there we got a North Carolina. We got our secondaries on him, Baby Baba Yaga 1961. Between us, this Mahan, and Vlad, we should be able to take him out and maybe outflank the Sovietsky and the Richie. So there we go. Again, firing up towards the superstructure because of the angling and the armor. Trying to, you know, get good hits like that. And Vlad, what is Vlad doing? Who knows? Well, we're avoiding him pretty well, though. Setting our secondaries on the kid because, you know, killing destroyers is important, as I've stressed episode and time again in this episode specifically. There we go. Again, I'm basically showing a complete broadside. Kind of using my high tier privilege here. Got a secondary kill on the kid, and now put the secondaries back on North Carolina. Again, keep firing at the superstructure where armor's weaker. Maybe get some deck hits like that. You know, you're not going to hit the home run, but you're not going to bounce time and time again. Luckily for our team, well, our team's doing pretty good. Our Sinop is going against his big brother Sovietsky Soyuz. Brave young man for sure. But there we go. Keep shooting at the North Carolina. Keep our secondaries on him. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, he is healing. But if we can just set a fire or something, I feel like we'd be able to finish him off. I'm sailing away to hopefully get our arcs over these hills, over these islands, and trying to finish him off. See that ricochet? Not the best shot, but, and we're basically turning into his shots. 2 overpins. Yeah, not ideal. Luckily, we'll get more health in about 10 seconds, which we desperately need. Desperately need. So yeah, we got North Carolina, which is very, very good. And yeah, I want them to capture key area C, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to sail into there because, you know, fairly safe. I mean, they have the saucy, they have their destroyers are still at large. I'm telling the New Orleans is being a little jackass. Like, I got shot too much. I can't help you. Idiot. Well, here's the bad news. We're as healed up as we're going to get. The good news is it's almost 30,000 hit points, so it's a good chunk of change. A lot of hit points to spare. I mean, we've taken 1.259 potential million potential damage. If we only took sub 1 potential damage, that would have been something. But anyhow, got Richie popping hydro because I don't trust these destroyers. Freaking Tirpitz died, and our team is like derping around up top. Someone needs to be the adults in the room, clearly, and that'll be me. So what are we gonna do? We are going to kind of stop right here. Let the Richelieu, if he does sail forward to a point where we can shoot him and get our secondaries on him. With our hydro running in the New Orleans, we should be able to deal with it. And the Astachio is not in a position to kill us, so that's good. Again, we're trying to be in the cap, but still, like, maybe even throw it into reverse here to be behind the island, and or full stop to shoot Richie. Wait for that island indicator to come off. Screw the island indicator. See, dispersion there wasn't great, but we helped capture the zone. Our secondary should be on him. I don't know why our secondaries haven't fired at Richelieu yet, but we're here just in case. We're ready to finish him off once he rounds the island if Vlad or Mahan or anyone else do not get him. And Vlad got him, so good job, Vlad. I'm going to tell him so. And now it's time to move on to the other enemies. Ooh, the Kitakazi's right behind me. This is not good. You see those torpedoes? Yeah. Kick it into high gear and let's dodge these torpedoes. I need help. I should load high explosives. But our secondaries are on him, and I've told our team, like, help, help. I need somebody help, not just anybody help. Got destroyer problems, help. So yeah, we'll fire the main guns at him. We're switching to high explosives because our life depends on it. And he whiffed on his torpedo launches, mainly because we were sitting still. If the Richie would have survived a little bit longer, maybe we would have been up against that island for him to torpedo us and never have lived to tell the tale. He's popping smoke. It's too late. We got him, boys. Put the big boom booms back in the gun. And we're turning a bit too much in that direction, so I guess we're going to go north and head this way. So kind of head towards D. Looks pretty good that we're going to win. I have the least, not the least health, but the lowest percentage of health of anyone on our team. So yeah, just spin those guns around and get ready to... well, Bismarck and Colorado are way the hell over there. And Dmitri, we'll see what Dmitri does. I think he'll come. Hopefully he'll come this way. I want to fight. I want to get him. And there's Dmitri. I think Dmitri does have torpedoes. If he doesn't, I'm not particularly sure about it. But there we go. That didn't do a whole lot. So we're going to try and dodge something. Secondaries, get on him. Uh-oh. This is not good by any means. 6 seconds, though. Oh, and there's his torpedoes. Fire. Fire main battery. Take him with us. And we took him with us. So, yeah. Kind of knew that was going to happen. I mean, I didn't expect him to be right there. I expected him to, you know, be in the area, not able to YOLO torpedo me right away. But luckily, all they have left is their Colorado. We got 3 kills. Tell me more about your baby penis hurts again. And that would be the Kitakazi. I don't know. Kitakazi. I killed you and that guy, so I'm not really sure what you're trying to get at. Yeah. Dimitri did a good job of yellow torpedoing me. I mean, that's about all he could have done, but I'm glad I got the kill on him and not my enemy. I did get Confederate, which got obliged to make the little banjo noise of so yeah, pretty solid game from our team. Good teamwork dealing with those battleships and those destroyers. And the Alaska was, I think, their only radar cruiser. We got him to low health. Someone else finished him off at a time I was not aware. And now all that matters is killing the Colorado. I mean, look at this Mahan. He did pretty well. I mean, he didn't even lose a hit point. So good on him. Not sure what he did. He did get a kill, judging from the side screen. He got a kill. So good for him. He's helped us out with every other stuff. So very, very good. Colorado again will win in relatively short order. Colorado's probably going to die before any of that happens, but we'll see. Capture the zone, and yep, the Brindisi finished off the Colorado. So yeah, good old Freddy game. A lot of secondaries involved, taking damage, kind of doing what battleships are supposed to do, and drawing their fire. But thanks to flags and everything, a lot of XP and credits. 118,000 damage. We did 56 target hits, 190 secondary battery hits. The only tragedy is no sits. Unbelievable. We got top player and yeah, those destroyers. Basically the kind of crew that helped me out. The 2 destroyers and the Rune. Top crew. So thank y'all for the teamwork. I hope I sent y'all compliments at the time. And our damage. Our HE shells did token damage to the destroyer. 75 with the main battery, 29 with the secondary battery, and 13,000 from the fires caused by the secondary batteries. So I hope you all enjoyed this game with Friedrich der Grosse. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and be sure to select all notifications, and join us in the Discord server down below. That's where you can get in touch with us about joining our clan, the Panzermarine. That is where you can send in your replays of your own, and just join a great community. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and until the next episode, this is Mikey der Panzernator, signing out. See ya, nerds!